Good people, good people, good people. How you doing? How you feeling? How you living? This is Coach Xavier, and you are joining me as we watch the what in the world is going on? The live. You get the live reaction of the Baltimore Ravens versus the Buffalo Bills football game tonight. As you already know, some of you may or may not know, I am a Ravens fan, so you already know who I'm going for. This has been a crazy football day today, and hopefully we have a great game tonight with my Ravens winning. We're starting out first quarter, 0-0, and Allen with the pass completion to looks like the tight end. And this should be a good one. It's a as I talked about at the last stream, we talked about, and they keep showing the replays of that Ravens game in the playoffs last year, and it still hurts, man. Still hurts. So they said they want to come out and get some revenge tonight. So hopefully that's what they do. I can't wait to see it. 2nd and 2. Buffalo has the ball. We got a run play going to the right. Back to the middle. Looks like they got the first down. Cook is the running back for them. I think he was the running back for what's it the Minnesota Vikings. He's the running back for them. All right, let's see. 13:41 left in the first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Looks like we're about to have a pass. We got some motion. And Josh Allen's going to run it and picked up about 2 yards, 3 yards. It's 2nd down. Come on, Ravens. I hyped y'all up the last stream. Man. Don't come out here. Van Noy, do your thing. Marlon Humphrey. Hold on. What happened to what's his name? Alexander. Don't tell me he's hurt. No, don't tell me he's hurt, man. Already? My computer is running slow. It's, man, I cannot believe. I can't believe he's hurt. Oh, he's not playing right now. 2nd and 7. A whole lot of time to pass. Too much time to pass. So we get a pick. Come on, man. We're going to have to take advantage of those opportunities. We are going to have to take advantage of those opportunities. Let's bring this up too. All right, so we have 11:52 in the first quarter. Still 0-0. Literally almost had an interception to start this game off. You already have Buffalo in the red zone. Good hit. Second and second and 11. So we decided to stay disciplined, play smart. And it looks like we have a touchdown already to Kincaid. Man. That was a hell of a pass, too. That was a hell of a pass. It's a hell of a pass, man. I'm going to give him 7 already because I'm sure this is going to go in. Come on, man. Let's see what my... Yeah, my computer is picking the wrong time for internet lagging and stuff. But come on, man. That was it. I mean, that's the thing about him, man. He can throw that ball. Like his throw power is most definitely 99, but it's still, man, it's no excuse. Who y'all going for tonight? Let me see what most people are coming from. Y'all on X? Hold on. Let's go over to X. So we are streaming on Facebook, X, and YouTube right now. So you can go to either one of those. Check out the stream. I don't need the sound. I don't want it to pick up over here. Let me see y'all on X. Hold on 1 second. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Is it live? Yep. I see everybody here. Let's see. All right. Drop it there. Who do y'all have winning this game tonight? You already know what team. You know who I'm going for. We're going Ravens. But we already down touchdown. But I feel like Jackson will come out. He's going to do his thing. He's going to play smart and use his legs. Use his legs and use his arm. And we're going to do just what we need to do. We're going to do just what we need to do, y'all. Man, I can't believe this and scored already. And see, that's not good, especially you have these guys like literally like walking down the field and there we go. Walking down the field and scoring that fast. All right, let's go, Lamar. Obviously, our defense, and it seems like that's what's going on. It's like either you have the defense that's playing really good or you have the offense that's playing really good. It's what I've been seeing as the trend throughout today. Oh, let's see. All right, 11-19 in the first quarter. Buffalo has 7, and the Ravens have 0. Kick return. Is that a Webster? A Wester? Look at this offense. Stack, Henrys, Flowers. Bateman, Hopkins, Andrews. Andrews, come on, man. Come on, man. I believe in you. I believe in you. You're going to have the ball out this year, though. And this is the team. Make them pay right now. We couldn't make them pay last year. But let's do it right now. Let's go, Henry. Walk it. Henry with the rush. Picked up looked like about 6 yards, 7 yards. Second down, 11:01 left in the first quarter. Buffalo has 7. There we go. Fast pace. Buffalo has 7. Baltimore has 0. Derrick Henry runs again, picks up about a yard this time. And we're looking at third down right now. Look at those stats. Like, should have been an MVP. Was first team, 41 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 915 yards rushing, and 4 rushing touchdowns. That's crazy. And still was not the MVP. All right. 3rd and 3. We can decide to either run this ball. Let's make a nice, safe pass to the tight end. It looks like, I feel like it's going to go to Bateman. Okay, let's go. First down. Pass to Hill, but a heck of a hit. It looks like it's close. It looks like they're going to measure it. No measurement. Yeah, we got the first. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that was a good pass out to Hill. And picked up. Oh, yeah. Picked up that first. Easily. Picked up the first down. All right, we have some motion from Bateman. Quick pass out to Andrews. Picked up about 5 yards. Second down, 9:21 left in the first quarter. Buffalo has 7. The Baltimore Ravens have 0. He had 11 touchdowns last year. I needed 12. I'm not going to lie to you. I needed 12. All right, looks like we have a run play coming up. From Hill, picked up about 3 yards. Coming up on third down. Oh, Henry wasn't Hill. So third down now. Now Hill's coming in. King Henry, let's go. $8:28 left in the first quarter. 3rd and 3. Running back switches sides. Lamar keeps it, goes for a little quarterback rush, get the first down. And now at the Baltimore 40-yard line. And he runs so calm. Great blocking. And he did a great job. Very patient because he had the blockers and he possibly would have had it seen, but he also knew he probably would have got caught and taken a bigger hit than he would have had to. So he played smart there. We got play action and ends up passing to Henry and picked up another first down. There we go. And that's it. We just take out first down. You're just trying to get 10 yards. 10 yards, you get the extra. That's cool, but let's get first down. Especially with a team like Buffalo. That offense can get explosive. Just keep playing smart. Keep taking your time. Use that clock. Use the run game. Good. We got a run by Hill. He picks up about a yard and gets stopped. Well, it looks like they're pointing. I don't know what they're pointing at. 6:40. It looks like the Buffalo Bills players are pointing, but I can't tell what they're pointing at. 6:35 left in the first quarter. It is 2nd and 8. That's right. He did pick up Joey Bosa. And he's the one from the Chargers, and his brother plays for the 49ers. Nick Bosa. Yeah. All right. Jackson drops back and just take the sack. But it looks like we have a flag. Probably going to end up being like some holding or something. That defender literally jumped on his back and basically rolled him, pause, until he fell. All right, let's see what the call is. Holding. Defense. Okay, the holding call was on defense. Okay. Well, a lot of times that will probably explain why he didn't throw it. He probably was trying to throw it. It was on Flowers. So it was on 43 strong. He had a holding penalty. Oh, dang. Oh, yeah, he was holding. So probably what was about to happen, which is smart, is that he was about to hit him with a double move. Because that's who Jackson was looking at. So he probably was going to hit him with a double move, that out then up, and it was going to be a touchdown. So it's a good thing he didn't. Lamar Audible's out. Drop back. Scrambles to the right. Throws. Oh. Almost throws the Flowers. It looks like it was an overthrow by just about a yard or two. We'll have to bring the replay back so I can see exactly what. I mean, he had time, but he's really trying to get the ball to Flowers, though, so that's a good thing. Oh, let's see. Oh, they didn't throw. Okay. But the ball ended up going out of bounds. So, are we looking at 2nd and 10? A sweep run by Flowers. Oh, shake. Inside and he's about a yard before the first down. Oh, man. Thank y'all for dropping in and watching the stream. I appreciate you. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know the routine. Share it. Somebody else is not able to watch the game, or they have YouTube or something like that. They can listen to it in their ear while they're at work or something. Looks like we have a false start with 4:55 left in the first quarter. This game is flying by. If you were here for the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles, you remember how late we were up watching that stream, and there was a good amount of us it was people that were in here from the beginning of the stream and watched it all the way through, and it was gruel. Like I think your stream ended up ending at about 12:30, in about 12:30, 12:45, something like that. That game felt like it went on forever. It was like a delay, a weather delay, all that. So, all right, 3rd and 8. Drop back for a pass, and looks like he ends up taking the sack, takes us out of field goal range. 4th down. And I said it, positive plays. You need positive plays, man. Positive plays. And that's the thing, like, he can throw it, yes, but use that run. And most definitely, when it shouldn't be going back and getting out of field goal range. At least take the points. Oh, so still in field goal range. Okay. Well, 52-yard field goal attempt. No. Whoo. It was. When he kicked it, it was floating just a bit to the right, and it ended up straightening out and then went in. So we got 3 points. We got 3 points. But man, that's too close, man. That's too close. Yeah, we wanted to score, but if not, let me update the score. Let me see. Like that. All right. Score is 3-7. Buffalo is up. Man, I've who's your team? Who's your team? Who are you going for this year? Who are you going for this year? Y'all know my team. And then if you want to, we can talk about what's been going on around the league. Today, if anybody's does like any sports betting or anything like that, who failed you today? It's a couple of people that that really let me down. I needed the Bears. Not the Bears. I needed the Packers to stop them from scoring. Stop who the Packers playing? Packers are playing Detroit. And Detroit could not do anything. I was able to watch like some of the game, and Detroit could do nothing against that squad. But then they ended up getting a touchdown. I think I had like an under of the total points being like 33.5, and it was like right at 33. And then they end up getting like a last, like a minute left and scoring a touchdown. So they let me down a little bit, but yeah, no, that team looks scary. And then Thursday is going to be, who plays Thursday? Redskins versus Green Bay, and that's gonna be a heck of a game. Not Redskins, but the Washington Commanders. They came through for me. That was good. And then who else? The Cincinnati Bengals came through for me as well. But that game was too close. I need to look at I didn't get a chance to look at that game, but I was like, there's no way the Browns are gonna sit and beat the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? With that high power offense. So I need to go back and look at the box score and study that game and see exactly what happened to where y'all only won by 1 point. That was crazy. So Buffalo has 7, Baltimore has 3, and it's 3:38 left in the first quarter, and the ball is being kicked to the Buffalo Bills, and hopefully the defense can play better, and the guy is still running. So hopefully they can play defense better this time around. But yeah, I watched about probably like 8 minutes of that of the fourth quarter, and I can say Green Bay looked scary. I really be able to tell if they play like that on Thursday. Well, it's a shortened week, so they might be a little off. But if they're able to play like that for this whole season, that team is gonna be scary. And Michael Parsons was beast out there. All right, looks like we have a run. Starting on the left, cut to the right. We absolutely no O-line, defensive line presence at all from the Ravens right there. None at all. I mean, it was a great push from the left side, or the Buffalo left side, which would be the Ravens right side. But then he was able to cut it, going right to the right side, and there was no resistance. So it's already 2nd and 1, so that lets you know how many yards they were able to pick up. And it looks like we have another run from Cook, but he got stopped immediately. Running to the left side. Left side, strong side. I bet y'all don't know what movie that's from. Left side, strong side. Oh, let's go. Let's go, run defense. 3rd and 1. Okay, it looks like the right side of that Ravens defense is playing great. Because we got a complete stop. They didn't pick. I think they end up losing a yard, actually. 98, good work. There we go. That's what we need. There we go. So they're gonna have a better chance passing than they are running against the Ravens. So we got a punt. No, sir. Come on. What? A minute 38. All right. So, okay. They're trying to figure out what happened. So they're trying to see if Martin hit the ball and then they recovered. No, he didn't. It did hit him. Come on, man. Hold on, I'm waiting to see what. I don't officially know, but when they did a punt, the ball hit one of the Ravens players, and then it ended up being recovered by the Buffalo Bills. So I'm not sure if they're going to say it hit the Buffalo Bills player first and then hit the Ravens player, but if not, and then the Buffalo Bills end up getting the ball back, so that means they will have it in their red zone. Looks like it's on probably the 7-yard line or the 5-yard line, and the Buffalo Bills will have it. Man, this team is too good. They're too good to have these type of mistakes, man. And that momentum is already just pushing towards them, and we can't have this, man. I can't believe this. If that was happening, I couldn't really tell what the ref was saying, so we'll be able to tell when they come back. But yeah, it looks like everybody in the division won. Cincinnati won, Pittsburgh won, and Cleveland lost, and Baltimore. So we need to win this division first. We need to win this division in order to get to where we need to go, which is back to the Super Bowl. Well, to the Super Bowl. And honestly, I feel like this is the year that we are going to win the Super Bowl. And that's going to happen by having minimal mistakes, executing, keeping the chains moving. That's it. That's it. Playing great defense. Playing great defense. And let me see. I'm just waiting for them to come back, see what the ref says. I'll see whose ball it is. Because I watch it, but I don't listen to it at the same time because I run all of it. So I'm not like watching the TV, and then because then y'all hear all the sound coming from it. And then they'll take the video down. So, okay, it's Ravens ball. Okay, we good. All right, 1:38 left in the first quarter. Ravens have the ball. Run by Henry to the right. And he rushes for about 11, 12 yards. That's what if we're going to get 10 yards at a time. Take the air out of the ball playing against this team. Take it out of the ball. And he's starting out shifty because he literally could have ran that safety over. But he went for that first down. All right, 1st and 10. Play action. Pass. So Bateman, is that Bateman? No, whoa, man, what you doing? Flowers, you come on, man. I need you to hold on to the ball. Hold on to the ball. Flowers caught the ball and then at the last second dropped the ball, and then he was able to recover it. But he already made a football play, so that's why it was ruled like a fumble. Henry runs again, but that's one of the biggest hits I've seen. I'm surprised he didn't get it with a taunting penalty. I guess because it wasn't excessive, but that was a pretty good hit on Henry. You don't see those too often. All right, first quarter is over, and 7-3. Baltimore is down by 4 points. Oh man, that flew by. Flew by and stressful. Flew by and stressful. If anyone has an Apple computer, you like the new, because I did the update, and they take so like I'm watching it on, have my streaming software, and then they put your other windows, like if you have like Google or any of your other apps up, they have them stacked all the way to the left side. And it's not too bad. It just looks really weird. It just takes some getting used to. Or maybe it's one of those things that's been there all this time and I just never used it. So many commercials. But yeah, so first quarter, the first possession of the Bills, they just walked down, and he literally zipped that ball in. Josh Allen zipped the ball in for a touchdown, and then Ravens get the ball back. We almost get out of field goal range after doing a decent job of getting down the field, and end up taking a sack. And then end up kicking a field goal. So it's kind of how that happened. And then the Bills had the ball. They're running the ball down. And they literally ran 3 times straight. And then end up getting a pretty decent gain. They got stopped twice and then kicked the ball. Punted the ball. And now it's back to the Ravens. Ravens had the ball. King Henry has run a couple of times. And we are at about almost at midfield. All right, Lamar Jackson with an audible. 15 minutes left in the second quarter, which means the quarter hasn't started yet. 2nd and 8. Yard back for a pass to Bateman. Bateman picks up 5 yards on the reception. And they're introducing the Buffalo Bills defense right now. See any noticeable guys on here? Nope. And I didn't follow the Bills that much anyway. Like, watch a lot of Buffalo Bills football. All right. 3rd and 3. Let's see what happens. All right, we got it. All right, Lamar fakes it in the belly, takes off for a run, ends up picking up the first down. On that little QB. Little option there. Yeah, once you have that lineman and they stop, take right off. And he knows nobody's going to catch him. So, oh, Henry with the run. Henry still going. Touchdown, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 5 plays, 85 yards, 3 minutes time of possession. Let's go, King Henry. That's how you do it. Ran that ball always from the 30. Cut inside. Block. Stiff arm. Nobody's catching him. Let's go, y'all. That's how. What did I say? Let that book run the ball. Run the ball. Use the run. He has the arm, but use y'all legs. Nobody can stop y'all. Let's go. 10-7. Baltimore Ravens are up. That's what I'm talking about. 10-7. Whew. We're starting out right. We are starting out right, y'all. Man, that's that take, And that's the thing. Run that ball, you take the air off the ball. And now what this does, it puts the pressure back on the Buffalo Bills to now start to press a little more, throw the ball. We have great run stop defense. They can't run the ball. They can't throw the ball. Take your air. We can run the ball. Take your air out of the ball. 5-6 minutes every single quarter. Come on, man. It's a simple formula. All we have to do is follow it. We win the game and it's over. It's over. And it's over, man. Let's go, y'all. And we are live. We are live on X, Facebook, and YouTube tonight. So if you have someone they can't, they don't have all the 1,200 internets that you services that you need in order to watch it, you can share this with them and they can listen to it in the ear, or they can watch it live and I give the play-by-play of what's going on. Get a play-by-play. Man, great run by Henry, man. Great run. And once he breaks past those linebackers, cause those are, that's really especially if the run defense is like this or the run offense is like this, the first people that he gonna run into are the linebackers. And then once he gets past those linebackers, one stiff arm to a DB here or there, if they don't chase him from behind, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's the new Buffalo Bills stadium. I heard it's not supposed to. I forgot the special feature. It's not supposed to be windy or something. Like some type of design that they're doing, so it's not gonna be windy there. So that should be interesting. And see, the snow is part of. There you go. Good job. Buffalo Bills running back. But I get on here start yawning like crazy. Damn, he hit him with a stiff arm. But yeah, the Buffalo Bills, that snow is a part of their football culture. And but me, I'm not put me in a dome quickly. I'm not trying to have that. So if it was up to me, I would have put in a dome. But hold on. But I understand it's part of their, home field advantage. There we go. Much better wording. All right, 2nd and 10. They tried to do a screen pass, but the receiver dropped it. Rushing touchdown leaders. Tried to do a screen pass, but the receiver dropped it. I like those too. I like those passes because you have the opportunity to get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and into the receiver's hand as fast as possible and let them take off. So I always like to see that. 2nd and 10. Nice little pitch and catch to the receiver number Palmer. I want to say it was Coleman, but Coleman wears 0. So he picked up. It's third down, so he picked up about 5 yards. It is second down. 13 minutes left in the second quarter. 10-3 Ravens are. 10-7 Ravens are up by 3. 3rd and 6, and another screen pass. Oh, looks like we got a fumble. Looks like. Wait, did we get the ball back? Did we get the ball? No. Okay. All right. So 4th down. Hamilton with a great hit. And it looks like it was a. Okay, it looks like it was a fumble, but it looks like it rolled out of bounds. So 12 minutes left in the second quarter. 4th and 6. And it looks like the Buffalo Bills are punting the ball. Clean reception. And it looks like we're gonna get a little run back and stop at the 31-yard line. (10-7) Ravens, and looks like they're gonna take us to a commercial. No commercial. Okay. No commercial. Oh man, this is going by quick. This is going by quick. This goes off. I might hop on live stream, cause I have like streaming series on my YouTube page, Train with Coach Xavier. So I might hop on there and do my QB1 series. All right, looks like the Ravens have the ball. 1st and 10 on the 31-yard line. Looks like we have a pass to, what's that, Bateman. And picked up about 4 or 5 yards. Whoa. Why are we hitting already? And it's like it's happening after every single play I've been watching. It's been people pushing, hitting in the face mask, smacking. We had the Philly game, people spitting and stuff. Like, man. But everybody's being competitive. But the only disadvantage is that you have the referees that are saying, "Hey, we're gonna throw a flag for unsportsmanlike conduct." Henry for the run again. He's in open field. Let's go. Hit him with the. Let's go, baby. Derrick Henry with the run to the right side. He went all the way down to, it looks like, the 10-yard line, 12-yard line. So he basically just flipped the field. This is perfect. And like I said before, those linemen get blocked, great blocking. You had a linebacker that basically bumped into him. Once he gets to those safeties, yeah. Once he gets to those safeties, you had Bosa. Bosa was running behind him, but once he gets to those safeties, they're gonna have to run behind him, jump on his back, push him out of bounds, something like that. But they're not gonna be able to stop him. Hill is in now, and he's gonna run it as well. He's doing a great job. He picked up about 5 yards down there on the 10-yard line. 2nd down. What it looks like could happen now, we're going to get a nice little play action, ball in the belly, and we're going to get a touchdown. And this is what I need. I need Lamar Jackson to throw a touchdown for that, for that money. Yes. It looks like we're in a pistol. It looks like. All right, we have 2nd and 5. There, man. Jackson's running, and touchdown. Nice little option. 16-7. I thought he was gonna do some play action, but I think he's also taking advantage of, hey, they can't stop me from running, so I'm gonna keep running the ball. All right, 16-17, 17-7, Baltimore Ravens. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Buffalo Bills, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Whew. Boy. I didn't think he was gonna keep. I really thought it was gonna be play action. He was gonna go for a pass, but if they aren't able to stop the run, what y'all passing the ball for? That's the thing. I think that's what has happened to them before, is that nobody can stop them from running the ball, and then they just end up throwing the ball a lot. I'm like, well, what are y'all doing? I cannot stand when you have passwords that do not work. And you're like, I've only used like 4 passwords my entire life. Yeah, I've literally only used like 4 my entire life, and none of those are working for what I needed for. NBA is back October 21st, man. It seems like these go back so fast. It's like once football season starts, everything else just kind of starts happening so quickly. Thank y'all for watching. We are on we're on X, we're on YouTube, and we are on Facebook. And this is just a live reaction. It's no gameplay that's going to be shown here, because they'll, I'm not getting my page taken down. You know what I'm saying? So just live reaction. We're just watching, just talking about it, and then right in front of me is what I'm looking at right here. You can see the score of the game. So it lets you know what quarter we're in, the score, and that little overlay. All right, so we have kickoff. Buffalo Bills have the ball now. Decent return. All right, Josh Allen's coming out. 17-7. Lamar Jackson, I need a touchdown throw from you. I need a touchdown throw, and I need Andrews to get some reception yards. All right, 1st and 10, 9:41 left in the second quarter. Looks like we're starting off with a run to the right, and picked up about 8 yards. $9:29 left in the second quarter. 17-7. The Ravens are up. Look like he almost the running back for the Bills almost fumbled the ball. Now that would have been very interesting if he fumbled that. 2nd and 3. It looks like we have a sweep, and first down picked up. And a good gain of about 5-6 yards. Oh man. Come on, y'all. Let's stay locked in. Ravens defensive coordinator. Come on, man. You got this. You already gave them the keys that they need. 1st and 10. Looks like we're going to get it past this time. Allen drops back. Oh! Whoa. Now, if his arm was back or if it was low, it would have been a fumble. But I think one of the Raven players hit it as he was throwing. Oh, he knocked it down. Okay. Washington Jr., number 96. As Allen was just about to pass it, he comes right through, puts a paw on it. His hand was about this big. Puts a paw on it, knocks the ball down. 2nd and 10. 8:10 left in the second quarter. Looks like we're about to get another passing play. And Allen with the quick pass to the running back. Great. So, man, y'all hitting helmets. But great tackling. Great tackling. Great technique by that corner. And this is great team tackling as well. Especially if you have like an elusive running back. You had that corner. That corner stood there, forced him inside. That safety's able to come down. And they're able to fill all those lanes. You see a lot of teams that like are very undisciplined. You'll have like corners that attack however they want to. He can run too. Oh, that looks like a good pass. Was that completion? Completion to Coleman. Josh Allen runs out the pocket. And a completion to Coleman. And they pick up the first down. But yeah, you'll get a lot of corners and stuff that get out of. What's he doing? A quick pass to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. Looks like they pick up another first down. Yeah, you'll get a lot of corners that get undisciplined and they'll want to attack from the inside. Instead of forcing him inside, they attack from the inside. And then that allows that wide receiver to get out closer to like towards the out of bounds. And then they can cut inside and it causes all type of chaos. So if you have like that discipline, that corner forces forces the receiver or tight end, whoever, or running back inside. And then you have your safeties that come down, your linebackers, and they're able to fill those gaps in. All right, we got to pass to the right. Cook, that was almost a big hit from Hamilton, but he missed a little bit. And that's the thing about some of those, when they're trying to go for that hit stick, and sometimes it is just a clean, just wrap them up and tackle, because they end up picking up those extra yards. A good run play, good blocking from the Bills. Yeah, oh man. Yeah, Hamilton would have had a really big play. It looks like he was running fast, and then the receiver was running fast, and then he barely missed him. 2nd and 3. Another run. And stop. Looks like no yards gained this time. Great job, Ravens. Great job. Had that quick sudden penetration there. All right, 5:11 left this quarter. And we got another run and pick up another first down. So about a 5-6 yard run. Look like we having some issues here stopping the run. Oh, that was a nice little receiver pitch. Looks like receiver ran inside. I like that play though. Oh, that face mask is sick. Bills are deep in the red zone. Pass over, pass to Coleman is incomplete. I like that. I like that celebration. That seatbelt. But I think that seatbelt celebration came from Tay Rock versus Hollow the Don. If anybody watches battle rap on here, and he had that seatbelt broke. I feel like I'm trying to buckle up or something like that. All right, we got to run to the inside, but it's stopped, and it's third, probably about 30 and 8. But yeah, he was like he said, looks like I'm stabbing or something like that, and his seatbelt broken, and I'm trying to buckle up or something like that. But I think that's where it came from, because I didn't see the seatbelt celebration until after I heard that bar. All right, so we have 38. Now we got trio to the right, and it looks like motion. Back to it. Quick pass underneath, but great tackling from the Ravens, and we got 4th down. They're gonna have to kick that bad boy. That was smart from the Bills. Take the underneath. Again, you're just trying to move the chain, especially two teams that are great, and we'll say evenly matched. It's gonna be the mistakes that are gonna separate teams like this, because they're gonna have ebbs and flows. Like the Ravens are gonna have a difficult time stopping their offense, and the Bills are gonna have a difficult time stopping their offense. And then sometimes their defense is gonna play good, and sometimes the Bills defense is gonna play good. Sometimes the Ravens defense is gonna play good. So it's who's gonna make the least amount of mistakes is who's gonna win this game. 2:50 left in the second quarter. We almost at halftime already. Time is flying. 17-10. Ravens are still up. That's how we want to keep it. And just coming out just playing smart, man. This is good. This is good. And I'm not gonna do it this time, but the next stream we might do Thursday. Thursday might work, because I want to see that. That's gonna be I think that's gonna be a good game. That Commanders and Packers game. I think it's gonna be a good game. And I did my predictions for the teams that I think are taking, that have an actual opportunity to win the Super Bowl or win the playoffs. Or serious about playing. And let me see if I can pull it back up. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. So yeah, NFC. So yeah, it was I missed the game. Let me go pull this right here. Yeah, see, and me just trying to do simple stuff with the windows. It pulls one window, drops another one. Cause I don't want the game to come back on. I'm not watching it. Let me see if I can look at it really quick. So yeah, you had like the AFC East, like Buffalo Bills are serious. I don't take the Jets being serious. The Dolphins, no. Patriots, no. Baltimore, of course. The Bengals, I don't think they have the defense to do it. Browns, Steelers, I don't think they're serious about the playoffs. Now, I had Houston in there, but the way Houston played today, like I said, I have to go back and I'll look at the box score and all the stats and all that stuff to see what happened, what's going on. But from what I saw, they didn't play with that aggressiveness. Like, and I say the Packers are a perfect example of that. They came out like guns a-blazing. Their defense was hyped. They were jumping around. It was just they were getting to to what they wanted to do, and that's going after the quarterback. It looks like all phases of their defense was excited to go out there and play, and they were just playing this aggressive. So that's what you're looking for, especially starting the season out. Nobody's injured, nobody's tired. Like, everybody should be fresh. And but yeah, like I said, I need to take a look at the stats and everything and see what happened. And that Cincinnati, not Cincinnati, but that Houston Texans game, that looked good too. Oh, Ravens with the return! Look, woo! He ran that to the 48-yard line. That return went all the way to the 48-yard line. So I looked at the Tennessee, and they took on the Broncos. Tennessee Titans and Broncos. Now, on my X, I think I said it before. Like, he said he had a top 5 wide receiver core. That's what Cam Ward said. I'm not seeing top 5 wide receiver core. Like, and I lab a lot. Like, I lab on Madden with the Tennessee Titans, and they need to get him. I said it on X. I said they need to get him a star. King Henry running the ball again to the right side this time, and he picked up about 10, 12 yards. So 1st and 10. 2:31 left in the second quarter, first half. And man, the defense is not doing, but yeah, might as well run it again. And the thing about it is, Lamar Jackson, he has all the time that he needs, because they're not gonna come in there and try to blitz him like that. They know that's not gonna be smart. Henry falls forward and picks up 5 yards. I should have done that anytime touchdown with Lamar Jackson. I wasn't sure. I was not sure. I do need him to throw a touchdown, though. That'd be great. But he said he had a top 5 wide receiver core, and I was like, I watched it in the preseason. I'm like, I don't see it. He has Calvin Ridley. He has the tight end. I'm going to pull up their roster right now. Let's see, the tight end. Where's that? Titans. All right, so he has Calvin Ridley. He has Tyler Lockett. The tight end, Cheek Kayumi way. Cheek. I say Cheek because I don't want to mess his name up. But yeah, you have Calvin Ridley and Lockett, and Tony Pollard is your running backs. Like, I don't think it's enough. He needs to get him. He needs to have a bona fide star at wide receiver, bona fide, because he could throw from all angles, all different angles. And he was throwing the ball on the money. Very similar to how Dak was throwing on the money on Thursday. Similar to how Dak was throwing on the money on Thursday. And you just had the receivers just dropping passes. But yeah, he needs to get a bona fide star wide receiver. And imagine A.J. Brown was still there. Imagine if A.J. Brown was still on that team. Hell, imagine if Derrick Henry was on that. Well, they probably wouldn't have gotten the first pick. But imagine if Derrick Henry was on that team. So you had Derrick Henry in the back. You had A.J. Brown. They had all that talent on that team. But yeah, that would have been crazy to have A.J. Brown. Imagine, and that's the type of receiver he's gonna need. Like, Calvin is good. Like, they are serviceable, but he needs a number 1 bona fide wide receiver. That's going to help him a lot. Because and I said it on X, I said he has Pat Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers potential. I do. And I remember going back and I would watch like his college highlights, and I'm like, the way he throws, the different angles that he throws, throwing with anticipation, like he gets a squad around him, it's gonna be dangerous. Whoa, what we doing? 2nd and 5, we got a pass that was tipped. Now 3rd and 5, 17-10. Ravens are up by 7. So they sent the blitz. I mean, he had to throw the ball, but it was a lineman that ended up knocking the ball down. D lineman that ended up knocking the ball down. But yeah, that's what they're gonna do. Let them crowd the line. Okay, we got a timeout from the Ravens. 1:53 left in the second quarter. But yeah, let them crowd the line. That's cool. But also, they crowd the line like that. We put the ball into Henry's belly. You get 2 people missing, and now he's going to break it for 25 yards. And this is why I say, like, I feel like the Ravens should win it, because it's no way a team can actually guard them, if we think about it. It's no team that can actually stop them. If they lock in this side, say, hey, I want to run the ball, I want to throw the ball, they don't know how to stop them. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. All right, 3rd and 5. And on the 28-yard line, we got a pass. What in the world was that? It looks like 2 receivers. Look like the tight end and the wide receivers. Andrews and Flowers ended up in the same vicinity. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah. They ended up like in the same vicinity. And it looks like he took the pass from Andrews. Next time I need Andrews to catch that, because I need him to get about 15 yards, something like that, 20 yards. I ain't laughing about it now. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Ravens have 2 timeouts left. So this is just down, taking your time. Now I need him to give me a nice little pass, preferably get him a pass to Andrews, so everybody can be happy here. So Andrew Luck, Josh Allen. Andrew Luck retired a long time ago. No! We got a fumble from here. I don't know what that was. 2nd down. Oh man. Come on, man. It's not the time. It's not the time. We too close. Oh man. Bosa. So Hill was going for a run to the left side. And Hill and Bosa knocked the ball out of Hill's hand. So went back and lost probably about 10 yards. But it's second and 25. Jeez, Bonetti. Jeez. All right, 2nd and 25. Let's take our time. Play smart. 1:38 left in the second quarter. Nice little sweep run. And Flowers. Lions wasn't gaining the yards. They had really good gap discipline. The Bills did. And Bills call a timeout. Third down. But yeah, I knew Washington was going to win their game. I didn't see Sean Payton losing to a rookie. San Fran and Seattle, that was just, I don't know. I didn't expect Detroit to play that bad though. Green Bay came out. Rams and Houston, I didn't expect Houston to play that bad. And I get to that a little bit before like halftime hits, and then take y'all a little break, get you something to drink, something to eat, and then we'll come back. 3rd and 24, looks like we are still in field goal range, but let's try and get some deep passes down the field. And it looks like we just wanted to run the ball. So QB option, and Jackson ended up keeping it. But like as you see, like those Bosa making that great play took us back 10, 15 yards, and then it's difficult to push against that. And what's wild about when Lamar Jackson does the option is that he goes from a dead stop to taking off. All right, so we have a field goal right here. Field goal attempt, 49-yard. Field goal attempt from the Ravens. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. And right down the middle. 2010 Ravens. The score is 2010. That's 2010. Oops. Don't want to change the score for me. There we go. All right, 2010 Ravens. And it's about 30 some odd seconds left, so it doesn't look like anything too crazy is going to happen. Probably going to do one of those little squib kicks. And let's see, what are we talking about though? The teams that I think are actually going to contend for, for the playoffs and go for that Super Bowl. Let's see, I didn't have Tennessee. Jaguars, no. Colts, no. I had were the Texans in there? I think the Texans were in there. As far as the team that could. I don't see Denver. They're just too young. Chiefs, yes, of course. I didn't see the Chargers. And the Raiders, no. And I think like the NFC, it was San Fran, which I don't really know about San Fran. Like I said, I need to take a look at theirs. But this was before any games were played, any other games outside of the Cowboys and Philly. Let me make sure I ain't missing a game here. No? Okay. And let's see who else was on here, NFC-wise. I don't see anyone from the NFC South. I think the Buccaneers are going to win it just because they are just the best team of that division. But I don't see the Falcons. I think they're just too young. Even though they have a lot of weapons. They're just too young. I think it was Green Bay. I think Green Bay was on. I was on the fence with Green Bay, and I think I said I wanted to see how they played. I think Detroit was the same way. I expected them to play a lot better. The Vikings, no. The Bears, no. They play tomorrow, but I don't see either one of those teams like really about to, go and win the Super Bowl or make a deep run. And what was the AFC teams? Let's see if we can get that. In the AFC, Cowboys, I don't see them doing it. Eagles, yes, and then the Commanders, yes. So I see both of those teams. So yeah, this should be very interesting. All right, .28 left in the second quarter. The Baltimore Ravens are up 20-10. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, y'all. Before halftime. And he's probably going to end up running the ball 2 times. Or he might try to go for it. He might have the arm to go for it. But yeah, the Ravens are back probably like 5-10 yards from the line of scrimmage. So it looks like a run. Oh, no, he's going to pass it. He's going to pass it. Or he's going to run it himself. And he passes to number 10. I can't see his name. But I think they're going to try and spike it. They're at the a little past the 50. Yeah, that's the thing about playing that prevent. And you have receivers and they know what kind of play to get into, and you have receivers that can, find that hole and sit in it. They're gonna do it, and they're gonna work their way down the field. I think I heard somebody say if you start playing prevent, you prevent yourself from winning, something like that. And 22 had a great break on the ball, he just couldn't get there fast enough. And that's one of the benefits of having that arms, that throwing power that he has, is that he's able to fit that ball into places that other QBs won't be able to. So that's one of those passes, just like his touchdown pass. Seven seconds left, and they're going to try to get them a quick field goal in. Matt Prater is the kicker. And it looks like we're going for a Hail Mary. No, come on now. Time expired right when Kincaid caught the ball. And I think Bills are trying to get 1 second. But I don't think they're going to win it. Yeah, that's one where he was dropped. It was only a couple of seconds left. One, does he get it? One. Still in. 0. I mean, they might have an argument for 1 second, but they put 1 second on the clock. They put 1 second on the clock. Yeah, that's very risky though. They barely got that. And he falls down at the 1. Because that's when so they ended up getting it. They ended up getting the 1 second back. And that's a 43-yard field goal attempt. And it's good. 2013 Buffalo Bills are down by 7 points. I didn't like that at all. You're giving them momentum, and they shouldn't have had that. But Ravens received the ball in the second half, the kickoff. So we'll see what happens. All right, y'all. Go ahead and take y'all a little break, and we will be back for halftime. After halftime, Ravens are up by 7 points. The score is 20-13. Buffalo Bills have 13. Ravens have 20 points. And we'll be back in a little bit. And let's talk about some what's been going on around the league. So we'll talk about that a little bit before we get back too. All right. We back. You. All right. We back. Third quarter, second down. Did y'all have a good break? Good little halftime. Those things go by quick. All right. It's been an action pack. Did I move? Oh, bring me back over here. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how to reset me. All right, it's been an action pack first half. Second and 7. And they trying to send a oh, come on now. Lamar tried to run right up the middle. Bosa's making a difference on that team. He's making a big difference on that team. Third down, 14 minutes left in the quarter. Good run. Oh, he's able to break off that. Okay. Yeah, if he didn't break off, that would have been a big run for Jackson. 3rd and 7. Drop back. We got a pass. And to Flowers. Let's go, Flowers. Let's go. Ooh. All the way down to the 23rd and first down now. Was 3rd and 7. Great catch, Flowers. Great throw, Jackson. What do you call him? L Jack or something like that. Boom. Yeah, he is just you try to run zone on him and he figures it out. He still, it's only like his 3rd, 4th year, but he figures out that zone. You're not going to be able to touch him. He's going to be very, very Deshaun Jackson-like as far as how he plays. That's who he reminds me of. Good play call. Let's go. Let's get that touchdown, baby. Let's go. Quick little screen pass. Flowers for the touchdown. Let's go. I said it. Like, that's what he reminds me of. And Deshaun Jackson, one of my favorite receivers. Like, for me, personal favorite receivers. Not that like, oh, top. Who's the top? Like, who is your favorite receiver that you actually watch? And Deshaun Jackson is top 10 for me. I need to really do a list of my favorite receivers. But he's up there for me. Because I want to be looking right at the scoreboard. So yeah, he's up there for me. 26-13. Baltimore Ravens are up. 27-13. All right, they're gonna start pressing now. Now they're gonna start pressing and really trying to throw the ball. And that's why I say, man, when I say the Ravens are so dynamic, they can very much like, I don't know if you remember like when Oregon had Chip Kelly and they were very east and west and then they would just take off and go vertical. And you really couldn't guard them, you know? Excuse me. I see that a lot with the Ravens as well, is that they don't go east-west as much, but they have that ability to stretch and they also have so many guys that can get vertical on you at one time, and I think that's what separates them from a lot of teams. Because you have Lamar Jackson that can go vertical very quickly. You have Flowers that can do the same thing. You have Andrews and Likely that can play like that middle of the field. You have, did I say Henry? Henry, he can go. You have Hill that he can go east-west. And then explode up. You have Henry that can basically go north-south and nobody can, go and can stop him. So, man, they have it. They have it all. They have everything they need to go out and win the Super Bowl. Y'all just executing. Like I said, big fan of screen passes because you go, ball in my hand, let me get it out of my hand into one of my star wide receivers' hands. Flowers, one of the fastest people in the league. Get the ball out to him, let him work, That's how we play. That's how we win. I don't think I need to happen now. Hold on. Let me pull my The only thing I need to happen now is for uh, Mark Andrews to get about 10 more yards, and I'm good. I need Josh Allen. I need Josh Allen to do. I need Lamar Jackson to stop running, and I need Lamar Allen. Not Lamar Allen, jeez. And I need Josh Allen to get about 40 more yards, and I think he's going to end up getting that. And they're going to beat them by more than 5, more than 1.5. That's what the spread was. So everything's shaping up good. All right, third quarter, 12:48 left, and we got a kick out of bounds. So the ball's going to start on the 40. They're still starting on the 40. If you kick it out of bounds on the field goal, on the kickoff. And we got more people in. Thank y'all all for watching, man. I appreciate y'all. We are currently live streaming on X, Facebook, and YouTube today. So, and again, this is just like my live reaction. You can see I have the score up right here, and just giving my commentary on the game. All right, Cook is still running the ball. They're gonna still try to run it. It's one of those things too. They're gonna take their time. They're gonna be patient and say we still have a lot of time left. There's still a lot of time on the clock, and they're gonna try to work their way down the field. But see, that's the thing too. With that ability to throw, you see, I feel like you gave them confidence by running the ball. Their second possession, they ran the ball 3 times instead of what I thought was just keep throwing on them. It looked like they were having they couldn't stop them. They really couldn't stop them, so I would have kept running, kept throwing that ball on them. But they decided to run, and then since then, their defense is, their offense is kind of stalled a bit. But that's the thing too, is staying patient, especially when you have the game is so early in the game too. Especially just staying patient and then seeing how everything goes. All right, so it's 32. Score 27-13. Now, the thing they're going to have to start worrying about soon, pass and Josh Allen taking off for a run, and they end up getting the first down. But the thing they're going to have to start worrying about, too, is if they keep trying to dink and dunk in a sense, or get 2 yards on the run and then have to punt the ball again, you're going to have to worry about the Ravens taking 5-6 minutes off the clock every time they get it. So you're going to be down by 14 points, 16 points, 17 points, and you only going to have 6 minutes left in the game. And then you're not going to win. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be impossible. So unless you're doing onside and then you're putting yourself in a dangerous position. But we need to do much better as far as this run defense. He just picked up 11 yards. It is 10:45 left in the third quarter. It's 1st and 10, 27-13. Ravens are up 27. Yeah, they just picked up 10 yards just that fast. But yeah, we got it. We need to lock this run defense down. And they're doing a really good job as far as funneling, and they're doing a great job as far as form tackling. Safety's coming up. A lot of those linebackers to come back. A lot of those D linemen to chase them to pursuit, and then tackle them on the back end. So a little fake play action, deep pass, and off the hands of, let's see who it was. Palmer, off the hands of Palmer, I think. The All-Pro. That All-Pro Hamilton back there. Like that, patient. Let him flash across. I always talk about that. You see me about playing Madden. You don't let any player sit and flash across you. They flash across, pick them up, or pick that ball out the air. So yeah, make a decision. Josh Allen dropped back for another pass. Quick one to Cook. And it's third down. That's the thing when it looks like they're basically saying like, hey, Cook is gonna have to beat us, not the rest of the team. There you go, Alexander's right there. I wonder why he didn't start. Oh, that's right. He was hurt during preseason, so I guess they're just trying to give him like limited snaps. But I still don't understand why he didn't start though. All right, 38, 9:25 left in the third quarter. And Avi is passing down. Get a little quick blitz and great form tackling by Smith. And it looks like they're about to kick a field goal. And see, that's what I was saying. Like if you like they don't score here, they kick a field goal, they have 3. Now if the Ravens don't score quickly and they just run the ball, they can literally run this clock out and get to the second half. I mean, get to the fourth quarter. So are they going for it? Okay, 4th and 5 and they're going for it. Yeah, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. And looks like they don't have anything. Throws a deep pass. PI. God dang it. Come on, Alexander. Man, that's what they wanted. Damn. Hey, that's a weird but see, it's the holding part. Like stop holding the guys, man. Stop holding them. If you bump into them, that's different. But you sitting holding a player is something completely different. I saw the same thing with the Philly DBs. Stop holding. Josh Allen with the run, but he ended up getting hit. Stop holding the guys, man. 2nd and goal. And it was a desperation pass. Like he had to pass it. It's 4th down. Drop back, you take the ball out the air. You either take the ball out the air, or you can either pick the ball or you hit the ball down. That completely flips it. And then we sit there and run the rest of this clock out in the 4th down. Now they sitting here about to score, and it could possibly be a 7-point difference still, compared to it being a 14 or 21-point difference. Cook with the run and touchdown. $27-20. Good attempt at a punch, though. Like, damn, man. What we doing, bro? What are we doing? 7:47 left in the third quarter. I just gave them the extra point. How many people missing extra points like that? That did happen in the Cowboys game, though. I think one of them missed the extra point. Was it Philly or was it the Cowboys? I forgot. Somebody missed the extra point, though. Too many men on the field. Defense. 5-yard penalty assessed on the kickoff or something like that. Yeah, too many on the field. And that's just me knowing it, because like I said, I can't hear what they're saying, so I'm watching the game in silence and talking to y'all. So I don't know what they're talking about. Combination of reading lips, and it can only be but a couple of things. Okay, so they end up getting some yards, so now they're going to go for a 2-point attempt since they got another crack at it. And I felt like this was gonna happen at some point. And you're doing this to kind of say, like, I want to instill some confidence in my team. He's probably gonna end up trying to run the ball. Oh no, he gonna throw it. Oh no, he gonna run it. Oh, come on. Pass to Coleman, 2-point conversion is good, and they're down by 6. That's the thing about, man. Thing about football. Thing about momentum is that just like that. So it went from, oh, another flag. I don't know what this one is. It looks like they're gonna call PI, but they'll decline it because they ended up scoring. So, oh, he can't touch the ball. I think he was out of bounds. Incomplete pass. Okay. So yeah, when you have so but they're not changing the score though. Okay, it's 19. All right. Look, I'm looking at them like y'all need to change the score. So, all right. So what happened? What happened was the defender playing against them pushed them out of bounds. And when you are pushed out of bounds, you can't be the first person to touch the ball coming back into bounds. Kind of how it goes. So yeah, I think it's the first person to touch the ball. Once you get pushed out of bounds, you can't have the ball first. Cause you'll think about it like this, you can use it as the end zone, well, use it out of bounds as a blocker. So you can say, oh well, you're not gonna be able to catch me. I just go out of bounds and run behind the coach and run through here, run by the bleachers and then come out of the bleachers, or not come out of the bleachers, but come out the sideline, and then you come out and make a tackle. You come out and catch the ball. Like, this stops them from doing that. So that's how that works. Yeah, so he caught it, and Coleman caught it, and that's why it didn't work, and it was called an incomplete pass. And they make these commercials look so cool in slow motion. But wasn't that like a Dave Chappelle skit or something like that? And it was like everything that happens in slow motion looks anything that you do regular, it looks a lot cooler in slow motion. Yeah, I think that was a Chappelle skit. Tourism, detourism. Making these Toyotas look kind of nice now. But yeah, just like that, like that's what I was saying before, that momentum switch, like just that fast. You could have possibly had a 21-point advantage, and now you're sitting there trying, you're having a 8-point advantage. Vikings and Bears, that should be an interesting game. It's teams like that. I see them as so even that it's like, as far as you're like, hey, put your money on. I'm like, I wouldn't put my money on either one of those teams, especially like to either win it straight or spread, because both of them are just so unpredictable. Like, you don't know who's gonna, and then you're playing two young quarterbacks, like first year, second year quarterbacks. Good run, good return, good. We'll take it. And now you can see literally take the air out the ball. We get a couple of big runs from Henry. I need Lamar Jackson not to run that good for multiple reasons. All right, 27-19, 7:41 in the first quarter, third quarter. Second down. Yeah, Alexander, we need to be locked in, man. Need to be locked in. We cannot take those chances. This team is too good. Bills are too good, man. Whoa. Whoa, good penetration. From 91 Oliver from the Bills. They basically got Henry on the dead stop. And now it's third down. If you're going to stop him, you have to stop him like that. The linemen have to stop him because they're the only ones that's like his size or bigger. So you got to stop him before he starts running. Because once he starts, good luck. All right, we're getting the pass right now, and Lamar Jackson with the long pass, and he overthrows. And they're looking for the flag. Overthrows Bateman, and looking for a flag and no flag. So 4th and 10. And see, just like freaking that, man. Yo, how do you not call that? He's pulling on his. Oh my god. He is pulling on his. He pulled on his collar. How do y'all not call that? Unless you're sitting there, you're basically saying, oh, okay, he had his hand on it, but he never pulled him. But you can literally see him. It looks like he's pulling on him. And they called nothing. Now that's when you do that peanut punch. Like you have one person that's holding them up, and you know he can't sit and hold the ball. That's when you have the other person do that peanut punch, either going over the top or going underneath. Jeez, Monetti, man. And you start getting the 3 and outs, and you get a 3 and out, you get a bad run, a pass, and they know it's a passing down, and then what you get a turn. And then they come down and score like. And that's just the thing about games like this is like with teams being so evenly matched, it's the one or two things that can happen during the game that can decide. It's going to decide the winner. Come on now, can we get Andrew some yards, please? Can you pass it to him? Just because if I knew he wasn't even going to be a part of the offense at all, I wouldn't even go anywhere near him. And I would have given it to Flowers, but I thought Flowers they were gonna try and guard him a little more. But it looks like they're gonna start using Flowers more in the screen game and in the passing game. So he'll be one that I'll end up looking out for more as the season goes on. But yeah, so far it's a good game, man. Very good game. Thanks to everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks to everybody leaving comments and sharing. In the meantime, between time, please follow me on all the socials that are right below here or in the description. And also, you get the opportunity to go ahead and check out my new podcast that just dropped last week, a week before last, the With Coach Xavier podcast. On there. So we're talking about some bunch of different topics. So I like to do like bar for bar breakdowns, like with music and pop music and rap music and hip hop, R&B, all that good stuff. So I want to check that out. Good hit. 6:05 left in the third quarter. It's now second down. The first down was a quick pass to Cook from Hamilton. What? From Josh Allen to Cook, and I'm looking at him. They showing his old throwing style, and now his current throwing style. Okay. Yeah, sorry, that just threw me off. Look, they were showing his improved throwing pattern. So the quick pass to Cook, and then he ended up getting popped. So we're going Allen, scrambling now, taking off, and it is a penalty, so it's most likely holding when that happens. So let's go ahead and take it back. I remember I used to watch. All right, let me see let's see what the call is. And then we have story time. Okay, yeah. So I remember I would watch football like with my dad and stuff. And then they would blow the whistle and then he'll say holding. And then they'll be like holding. I used to be like, how in the world did he know what was gonna happen before they even said it? And I was like, well, how are you able to see, what's going on? Then now being older, once you understand football. Because then I only knew like to run fast and then catch the ball. That was the most that I knew about football. And I was like 8, 9 years old. I wasn't really I was more like a basketball guy at that time as far as playing. And then football was more like just playing for fun, Uh-oh. And they end up picking 2nd and 10, 2nd and 18. And see, they're able to pick up these big chunks of yard. This is nothing but confidence builders for these guys. Nothing but confidence builders. And they 3rd and 1, so they end up picking up the first down. He got tossed. And see, what I don't like is that you have the receivers and everybody just playing. Oh, neighbors. You have the receivers start playing, and then they'll do something. And then they start ref baiting. Everybody starts putting their hands up, and then push somebody, and then go, oh, how did he push me back? And what am I supposed to do? I'm like, stop baiting, just play. Just play. I don't like all that foul baiting and stuff, and ref baiting and all of that stuff. You hit somebody in the head, and then you looking at them like, well, where's the foul on him? Like, man, just play football, man. Just play football. Jeez, man. Here we go. All right, so we got 2nd and 8. It's 3:08 left in the third quarter. And we're going with a pass out, incomplete pass, 3rd and 8. Score is 27-19. The Baltimore Ravens are still up, and the Buffalo Bills are still losing. 3 minutes left in the third. It's 3rd and 8, guys. It's 3rd and 8. They're probably going to end up going for it on 4th down again. Let's stay solid. Force them to run. Force them to have to pick up the. Force them to have to pick up the first. 3rd and 8. Play smart. Play smart. Play smart. Play smart. Go get him. Go get him. God damn it. There we go. Good job, Hamilton. Josh Allen could have ran, but I don't think he would have gotten anywhere close to the first. So he just basically stopped. He was running to the right. He stopped, passed the ball, and ended up being an incomplete pass. But yes, that's what you do, Hamilton. You play. That's what makes Hamilton so good. And I think it ends up happening again. Basically, he had a receiver flash in front of his face, and then he goes for the ball. There we go. Good catch. Had a receiver flash in front of his face, and he goes for the ball. Once he goes to the ball, then he separates the ball from the receiver. Okay. And if you were here for my last live stream, I basically said what's a wide receiver without a football? A track star. Make him a track star by not allowing the ball to get into his hands. Pause. You don't allow that to happen, and what is he gonna do? He's gonna run all day. He's a track star. Let him be a track star. Cause especially receivers, they're not used to those type of like really getting hit like that. So they're trying to catch the ball and then take off running. So they prefer the screen pass because they have more control. As far as them going up and having to fight for it while they're playing in game, they're not really that interested in that because they're not used to that, you know. Oh, they showing this Alien. Have anybody watching Alien Earth at all? Have y'all watched that on FX? That is that's great. But I like all of the Alien movies, except that like Prometheus. Like that kind of lost me a little bit, but I think I'll go back and revisit it and watch it again. But all the Alien movies are pretty good. All of the Predator movies are pretty good. I watch all of those. I always find myself watching like Alien versus Predator or like Requiem or something like that. I think that's how you say it. And it's basically like when the Alien versus the Predator, and they both came to Earth, and then I ended up watching that, and then I ended up watching like the 2018 version of Predators with who was in that one? Olivia Munn was in that one. I forgot who else was in it. The guy from Bird Box. He was in it too, and somebody else, I forgot what his name is. But yeah, that was a pretty good one too. Yeah, great play, Hamilton. Great play, and you'll see it. Watch, he will flash in front of him. And then he makes a play on the ball. And he did a great job of sneaking his hand in past his helmet without. No. What's going on? Why is he running? Oh, no. They just show Hamilton running back to the locker room. Yeah, we got the offense, little play action, pass to Flowers, and Flowers is running. Wait, are they on the 35 already? Damn, they started on their own 35, and it basically ended up flipping the field. Now ended up on the opposite 35, and now they're on their 35, which is the red zone, close to the red zone. All right, Derrick Henry with a nice little 3-yard run. Yeah, Flowers is the main guy. Andrews is invisible. So it don't seem like he even like a part of the offense anymore. It was like that for what's his name? Travis Kelsey. He was really quiet during their game. So when he had that big completion. Oh, let's go! Let's go! The one hand catch by Hopkins. Let's go, baby. 3 plays, 68 yards, time of possession, 1 minute and 33. The one hand catch by Hopkins. Let's go, baby. Woo! Oh my goodness. That might be the cover of my next album. That might be the cover of my next album right there. That might be the cover of my next album right there. That was nasty. That was nasty. 33 or 34-19. That was nasty. And right down the middle. Great job, y'all. Great job. Everybody's playing great. Was it 33? There you go. He said 34. Man. Oh man, wait until y'all see that. Wait till y'all see that highlight. Cause I can't show it obviously. But literally dropped it right in there, right at the 5. Hopkins put the hand out, one hand grab over 2 defenders. That's why I didn't have Lamar Jackson's running. I think I actually had him running under like 46 yards because of his arm. He has Derrick Henry and he has his arm, and he has Hopkins and he has Bateman and he has Flowers as receivers and Andrews as receivers. What do you need to run for unless he really needs to run? He don't need to run. He has everything. That's why I said, and this is what's going to separate it. The small mistakes are going to be the difference. We don't turn the ball over, we win. We continue to keep moving the ball forward as far as getting first downs, we win. Like, yeah, this is great, man. So I think the first time I ever did a live, it was a Ravens game. It might have been Ravens versus. Let me look at my YouTube and see the first live stream that I did. Let me see. Let me see what the first live stream was. Where is my studio? Speaking of my YouTube, follow me on YouTube, Train with Coach Xavier. I would appreciate it. Let me see if I can find it. What's my... Hold on. No, it was a live video. Live. Let's see what game it was. It was, Ravens versus Chiefs. It was January 28th, 2024. Yeah, play-by-play reaction, yep. Yeah, I was stressed. And I think that was a game that they ended up, what was that game? That was a game that ended up throwing the ball like 45 times or something like that. It was something crazy. Good return by the Bills. But yeah, it was something crazy that kept going on. And I'm like, okay, Hamilton came back. Good. It was something crazy they just kept doing. I'm just like, run the ball. Why do y'all keep trying to have him throw the ball? Yeah, that's what it was. They got completely out of their normal game plan and just started doing whatever they wanted to do. And yeah, it was that game. So 2024, 2 years ago. Oh boy, look at this pass and look at this catch. And then he didn't even get touched. His own teammate hit him. Oh, he just walking around. Oh shit. Oh. So hold on. Cook with the run up the middle. 5-yard gain. Second down. Scores 34-19. Let me get you updated. 53 seconds left in the third quarter. So they walking. Hopkins, the whole team, Jackson, all of them, they walking by the fans. A lady jumps up, hits Hopkins on top of his helmet, and then Jackson's walking behind her, and he pushes the lady, the fan that hit Hopkins on top of the head. Hey man, don't look. Don't hit people. Don't get up on people. Leave people on me. 2nd and 6. And looks like they got a pass into Coleman. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. And now they don't say they're most likely gonna let the time run out. But now they are in 4 down territory just because they know that the Ravens can just run the ball out down. And that's what I talked about at the very beginning of the game. Running that ball out, taking the air out of the ball, and just running that ball, and you taking 5-6 minutes off the clock, easy. And that's very difficult to come back from the deficit that they're in right now. That's gonna be very difficult. Very difficult to come back from. All right, let's see what's going on with my Skrilla here. But yeah, so far Jackson under. I need about 7 yards for Allen. And 0.1, 0.5 spread. And Andrews still needs 10 yards. That's the only thing I need. I need 10 yards from Andrews. And I need 7 yards from Allen. And I'll be good. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. That movie Highs to Lows. Anyone seen that? Context. Please go out and get data here. Sports. All right. But yeah, no, the Highs to Lows movie is pretty good, man. I talk about it like the last stream. It puts you a lot of twists and turns that you are not expecting it for the entire movie. Like, you think it's this person and it's this person, and you think that this is gonna happen and this happens. But yeah, pretty cool, man. I like those type of movies, just like different, like crime thriller type of movies. Like you don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, it's a pretty cool movie. And it's Denzel too, so he rarely misses. Oh, go ahead. 14:53 in the fourth quarter. Start the fourth quarter. 1st and 10. Pretty good pass to Coleman that just was completed. The Bills have the ball right now, and it looks like they're trying to speed up. Yep, they're trying to speed the clock up. Speed that play clock up because they know what they need to do. Quick pass to Cook. And Cook has been getting a lot of action. He's been running the ball. They've been passing the ball to him, handing the ball off to him. He's getting a lot of attention today. 2nd and 6. And a pass is incomplete to Coleman. 3rd and 6. Uh-oh. Good to see Hamilton running out. And it looks like he's messed his hand up a little bit. Or it might be broken. Might be broken, it might be like a little fracture or something like that. Or sprain. But they put a little cover over it and got him back on the field. All right, you got trips to the right. And a little blitz. Smith with a bad angle. Cook is still running. Another bad angle, and Cook ends up, down at the 1. So a 3rd and 6 is now a 1st and goal. With 33:41 left in the 4th quarter. Score is 34-19. Ravens are up. Yeah, Cook is a very important part of this offense. Cook, Smith took that bad angle. And Josh Allen was trying to sneak, but they sniffed it out perfectly. But yeah, that is the part. That's the thing about it. And as you'll probably see, like with my linebacker series that's on YouTube, greatest linebacker ever, my Madden 2026 superstar mode. When you playing linebacker and you take like one bad angle or you have a delay on your tackle, it'll mess your whole game up. And you're like, what's going on? I'm supposed to be right here. It's like, nope. That person's already like 10 yards down the field already. Damn, talk about flipping it. Damn, he just took off. They were on the 50. And he went from there and ended up on the 1st. Look at this, so much field. Bad angles. And that's something they've done a relatively good job of, is taking good angles all game. Filling those gaps. But sometimes you just get a team that runs a perfect offense against the imperfect, as we'll say, imperfect defense. And you're able to make plays. It looks like it's Allen going for a run and touchdown. You almost can start putting Josh Allen can almost end up in the any touchdown, the anytime touchdown. Lamar Jackson probably can end up on there too. Because once he starts running like 10 yards, you're not trying to tackle him, man. He's like 6'5", 235, 240. You're not trying to sit there and go head up with that guy. And this is what it is too. You see little small mistakes. Get him. Why you stop running? Oh, Hamilton with the interception. Okay, so 2-point conversion fails. They still down by 9. 34-25 is the score. Whew. Good job, Hamilton. Hamilton picked that ball off, and I was not expecting that. Oh man. That's what makes these so fun. You can do like a live reaction of your own squad, and that you will be yelling anyway. Except if I'm just yelling on here with y'all, I'll be doing this anyway, looking at the TV. Asking, what are you doing? What is this? All of that. Yep, that's me. Especially when it's your team, man. It's your team that you know should have won the Super Bowl. I feel like it should, like I said before, they should have won the Super Bowl last year. Lamar Jackson should have been MVP. I feel like that's what switched it, was that he didn't win that game, and that's why. Because they should have to make that decision and give all the awards out like right when the season's over. Y'all probably already know like one game's not going to decide to somebody's like that. It shouldn't decide it, but then y'all let it linger for a long time, and then all of a sudden we go and we change it and say, oh no, it's this person. But I'm like, no, y'all should make it like during the season and not make it you deep into the playoffs. Yeah, you deep into the playoffs and go, all right, well now we're going to give it to this person. I'm like, no, make it right that last game of the season. All right, this is who won, this is who lost, blah, blah, blah. And do it that way. But y'all wanna keep waiting. So it looks like you saying, oh, let's see what they doing, what happened in the playoffs. Because you can't just give us a set time. Like, if that's the case, you'll be able to be like, okay, on 1 week after the season's over, then we'll be able to give you and let you guys know who won Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, so on and so forth. But they don't. So that's what makes it look a little, a little suspicious. All right, Ravens, let's put this game away now. Let's put this game away. And these should be regular kick. I don't think it's a squib kick or anything. Or onside kick, or looks like a regular. The new kick return method is very interesting. Damn, boy, you went right head first into. Yeah, it's interesting. I think they did it because they didn't want people doing the what was that little, when it was like 3 people would all run together down the field. I forgot what they called it, because they kind of took it out of the game because people was getting concussions and stuff like that. Or when that player had that real bad injury and he would think he was like paralyzed, or he still is. I don't remember his name. But yeah, he got real messed up on one of those hits. Can you get Andrews the ball, please, so I can get my paper? I just need 10 yards. That's it. I literally need 10 yards. So I can win. I've been winning all day. But Flowers, I'm keeping an eye out. For Flowers. Because if he's gonna be featured in this offense like that, he's gonna have a big year. If he plays like that all year, he's gonna have a big year. Oh, that looked like it wasn't even a completion. All right, third down, 12:30 left in the fourth quarter. The score is 34-25. The Ravens are up. Yeah, that didn't even look like a catch. Oh, it wasn't a catch. Oh, man. Yeah, it wasn't a catch. Man. It didn't look like a catch. Yeah, you can't dribble a football, man. He called him, was like, bounce, and I was like, I'm out. All right, let's see what's going on. What we gonna do, y'all? What we gonna do? 3rd and 10. Throw it. No, don't run. Oh gosh. I need it. Did he end up getting the first down? Yeah, I need him not to run. So he didn't end up picking the first down. Let's see if he went past what I. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Messed that all up for me. I really did not expect him to run like this. But he has like 57 yards of running now. Damn, they running the ball on him. Henry with another big run. He just ran for a touchdown. My goodness. Let's go. I mean, man, they won at the end of the day. I can't be but so upset. 41-25. I just need, like, can Andrews just, can you give Andrews some type of love? But Derrick Henry is running all over this squad. All over him. All over him. He breaking 15-yard runs, 20-yard runs. That's going to be difficult to stop. If he's running like that all year, this team is going to be a problem. But I know you did not just miss the damn extra point. All right, well, let's take this down. Anytime I want to give somebody some extra points early, they mess it up for me. Way to run the ball, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. I did not pick them to win as far as like wagering anything on them because I was nervous. And I'm not a big wager on my actual team that's playing. I don't know. I just got something about that. And usually what I would do, what I've done before, I think it was, what Super Bowl was it? It was when the Chiefs were playing somebody. Chiefs were playing, was it Green Bay? No, it wasn't Green Bay. I forgot who it was, but the Chiefs were playing somebody. And it was when they won their first Super Bowl. Hold on. We got the internet right here. And it's commercial. Chiefs first Super Bowl. Game. Let's see. Appear in the Super Bowl. Yeah. Where? No, what? Not first. Not very first. Let's see. Pat Mahomes Super Bowl opponents. Beat the 49ers and Tampa Bay. Oh yeah, okay. So when they beat the 49ers, I wanted Mahomes to win, so I bet that the Green Bay would win. Not Green Bay. That San Fran would win. Because I wanted Mahomes to win. And I think it was like one of my like friends, something like that, was like they were going for Kansas City. And I was like, oh, this would be an easy $20 to pick up. And then if I didn't get that, then the team I wanted to win would have won anyway. So it was easy. Either way I won. I lost $20, but the team I wanted to win still won. So yeah, I just never go in. If it comes down to a game like I really don't know, kind of like this one, I would just like But yeah, you sit there and you give me the Browns versus the Ravens, man. That's gonna be a nice little penny right there. I'm gonna put on, cause I'm like, y'all better not lose that game, especially if y'all out here beating the Bills like this that has a decent line and we'll say decent defense and a really good offense, like it's a team you're evenly matched up with. and then they go out and they lose to like the Browns by 20, something like that, then then I'll be like, what's going on with y'all? But I don't see that happening. That's not gonna happen. Because we about to go win the Super Bowl. We're gonna let Derrick Henry just run this ball. What's that? 8 plays of 20 plus yards and 16 plays of 10 plus yards. It's gonna be very difficult to contain them. 11:35 left in the fourth quarter. The score is 40-25. The Ravens are up. And you are about to see the Bills really start trying to pick the pace up and press. Like, the game's not over. But the fact that they can't stop the run, the game will be over, technically. But the game's not over. But they're really going to have to score quickly, and then they're going to have to stop the run even faster. $10:55 left in the fourth quarter. It is 1st and 10. But a pass looks like an interception, but I don't think it's an interception. By number 3, I don't know his name. I think they're gonna call it interception. It didn't look like one. Hold on, let's see. No, buddy. No, it's not an interception. Nope. Hit the ground. If he had his hands together, then yeah, but nah, hit the ground. Or did it? Yeah, it did. Yeah. And then you can tell it hits the ground because anytime the ball it slides, then that's how you know it hit the ground. But if he would have hold it and he caught it and then the ball never moved and it was like nestled in here, in between his arms, then they want to call it. So 2nd and 10, no interception. 10:48 left in the fourth quarter. Allen drops back, right up the middle, and gets the first down and slides. That's what you want. Like if you're gonna have a quarterback run, you'll let him run right up the middle because that means that you had containment right and you just had a lineman in front of you that was just blocked properly. Like run to the left and it got stopped and it's a flag too. So, but you want him to run because in best odds you had 2 people up front. It's 3 people that are blocking 2 people in the very front. And then you have your, left tackle, right tackle, left end, right end, they're being blocked. But when you have a quarterback run outside of the D ends and their tackle, then that's an issue because now you've lost containment. And then when that happens, now they have the opportunity to do a lot of different throws. They can do so many different things that'll mess your defense up. To where if they run right up the middle, you rarely see somebody being rushed and then they can just go up the middle and they end up making a pass. That doesn't happen too often. It usually ends up being a run. Yeah, 73 face mask is dope. It looks like a lacrosse face mask. But it was a holding call, so they ended up bringing it back. Third and 11. The Bills are. Yeah, there you go. Great job. Now then you get the sack. Yep. That is the number one thing, and I used to say this on teams, and my teammates would get mad at me. Contain. Stop letting the quarterback run outside of the DN. Stop letting them run outside of their own tackles. contain. It's the same way. When they throw out a screen or something like that, and then you have the cornerback, you have the safety, you have the linebacker, you have the D lineman. Everyone has discipline when it comes to them actually getting the tackle. Simple. It's just simple stuff. And what's happened so many times, 9:18 left in the fourth quarter, about to go on a little break, just kick the ball off. Happens so many times, you have the end say, I'm going to go get him. Then they circle inside. And what should be a sack or what should be an interception now becomes a quarterback running on the outside and then running up the field. Or scramble drills and the wide receiver is able to dip to the back of the end zone and they throw the ball to him. I mean, football is simple sport. I was so much of a basketball player that I used to think football was easy because they took breaks. Because basketball, you don't get a lot of breaks unless you call, timeout, stuff like that. So when they would stop after every single play, I would be like, man, this football seemed kind of easy because they're able to take a bunch of breaks. But that was before, I really, started playing. And then you're like, okay, it's not that easy. Yeah, these commercials, and it's so wild how you see, because I guess I'm at that age. I remember Champion was selling in Walmart and thrift stores, and nobody was buying Champion for a very, very long time. It was popular, then nobody was buying it. You was able to get it for cheap, and then all of a sudden it just shot back up. And it's now everything is, now it's in Target, everything in Target about $35, $40 for hoodies and all that stuff. And then Champion just shot back up. And I was like, what type of you talking about a rebranding? And it didn't seem like it did anything different. And it just became one of the most popular brands again. I don't know if I've ever seen something like that before. Because I remember when it was popular, then I remember when it wasn't popular. And it just like that. All right, Ravens have the ball. 1st and 10. 9:17 left in the fourth quarter. Derrick Henry trying to find somewhere to run. On to the right side. Ends up picking up about 3 yards. And he's showing his training videos. I watch his training videos too, and he works. Running up those hills and stuff. That is very taxing. And he's running out with a football and holding a chain, and you can tell that's, he runs like he runs up hills as a running back. Because it's just all resistance. But yeah, if you can catch him like they just did, like the Bills just did, you have to catch him in the backfield. Because if he gets 3 steps, you're like, well, we might as well jump on his back. Or we might as well tackle him from the side. Because if you think you about to tackle him straight up, he about to hit you with that stuff right on top of your head, and your face gonna be on the ground. That's what's gonna happen. All right, 38. And they called it dead. I think false start. Yeah, it's false start. 7:56 in the fourth quarter. And this is... Oh, we finishing this game a whole lot sooner than that last one, boy. That thing was still... That was still like an hour. That was the longest, and this is like a almost 3 hour stream. But that one was like, yeah, and almost an additional hour of a stream. And another pass to Flowers and another flag. 7:50 in the fourth quarter. Let's see what this flag is about. What's this one? Somebody say something. Was it illegal motion, offense, penalty decline. Okay. I mean, I guess I missed it. 4th and 4. And they're kicking. So this could be the Bills' defining drive right here. If they're gonna end up making some type of comeback or doing an onside kick and trying to get the ball back quickly. 7:25 left in the fourth quarter, and they're down by 2 touchdowns. Yeah, touchback. Yeah, you slid instead of just picking the ball up. So the ball was on the 1. He had the opportunity to have them down to like the 3 or the 4. No, he didn't. No, that's at the 1. Yeah, I thought he went over too, but no, that's at the 1. He didn't even touch the line. It's 1st and 10. They should be at the 1. He didn't. No, he never crossed the line. That shouldn't be at the 20. They got robbed. They got robbed, man. Josh Allen dropping back. Quick pass. And Coleman with the catch. The acrobatic catch at that. He was up there. 7:05, man. Keep playing defense. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. There you go. Contain. Cut. I know you want to force them inside. I know you want to get inside, but think about this too. Man, that was a really good catch. Think about this too. Why would a lineman allow you to go inside? Think about that. Why would they give you the inside? Oh, good catch. And they just working their way down the field. 1st and 10. 6:06 left in the fourth quarter. And this would get very dangerous to let them score. And the ball is on the 45. Good, we got a knockdown. But yeah, that's when they get very dangerous. You start letting them get these little quick passes and they start working their way up the field. Then they sit and score. And then they go for a 2-point conversion. And then they get up one side. And then they end up getting another. Somebody trips and falls and they get another point, And just like that, it piles up and then y'all sitting there going to overtime, or they win by a field goal or 1 point or a 2-point conversion, something like that. And then y'all sit and win the game. Do not start getting too lax, y'all. Excuse me. 5:45 left in the fourth quarter. It is now 3rd down. They're in 4 down territory. They're the ones that are going to start pressing. Coleman, I'm watching you. I'm writing you down in the book because he out here working. Cook is out here working. Both of them are doing good. The tight ends seem like they've been non-existent in this game. Andrews has got 5 yards. This has been a Flowers game today. Yeah, it's been super quiet for them. Josh Allen with the throw and the incomplete. Incomplete pass is a flag. What's the flag? Probably going to be a pass interference or something. Yeah, pass interference. I look at it like this. I understand that you want to press the guys, you want to make them feel you, but all they're gonna do is, as soon as you start pressing, they're just gonna turn their bodies, and then now it's like playing defense. Once you start playing defense in basketball, once you start reaching, you gonna end up fouling somebody. It's just how it works. 1st and 10, quick pass to the outside. And they just working their way down the field. 1st and 10. But yeah, once you start reaching, like somebody's going past you and you're not moving your feet and have your arms out to guard them, and once you start reaching your hands out but your feet stay in place, foul. They're gonna call it every single time. Foul. And the same thing goes for football. Once the guys start having their hands out and then the wide receivers start moving, foul. It's gonna be a foul. Pass interference every time. There you go. Contain, force him to throw. Oh, hell of a pass. And got out of his fingertips just a little bit. He can throw that ball. Don't get it twisted. He can throw the ball. Josh Allen is no joke. And he was back of the end zone. Guy was in the back of the end zone and literally went fast right past his fingertips. I don't know if it's one of them things. I don't know what's going on. I think it's is it over for the tight ends? Is the tight end position now changing? Because this has been quiet. Oh, come on, man. You got to turn around. Allen did a nice little drop in the bucket pass to the wide receiver. To the running back, and he just dropped it. Literally dropped it right in the bucket. Perfect. It was a perfect pass to number 26, and number 26 dropped it. And the thing about those linebackers, most of them end up just playing chase anyway. So, but if any of them got to the point where they would like turn their head around and try to catch it, they'll make some serious noise. There you go. Just hold on to them. Quick pass to number 5 on the outside, and got dragged down by a Ravens defender. It's now 4th down, 4th and 2. So they probably going to end up trying to either run this or they're going to do a little quick screen pass or something like that. They're going to pass it, of course. Of course. You better do something quick. It's 4th down. Go get him. Interception. Oh, my gosh. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? Ball tipped off the hands and tipped off one of the receiver's hands that were in front, and then went right into Coleman's hand that was sitting in the back of the end zone. When you have Ravens defender standing right there watching the ball go into his hands. It's 4th down. This is the 2nd time. It's the 2nd time. It's 4th down. He has to pass the ball. The first time y'all do it, you get a pass interference, and the second time you do, you got defenders sitting there watching the guy catch the ball. Now they down by 8. What did I say was going to end up start happening? You end up letting them creep into the end zone. Look at this mess, man. 3. Why you stop running? It's a defender right there. That's on him. You standing there watching. You watching the play. You're not even watching the ball. You just watching them play football. He falls to the ground. What were you doing? And then you had another defender. What were you doing flying across? Who you trying to hit? You are trying to hit number 10. For what reason? Number 3, you sitting there watching him. He did not throw a bullet pass or nothing like that. And you sitting there watching him throw the ball to him. Down by 8. Now it's a onside kick. It's my first time looking at onside kicks this way. Oh no, it's a regular kick. You didn't force them. They had to use any type of timeouts. Nothing. They didn't use not one timeout. 3:50 still left, and they could easily come back and win this game. Easily come back and win this game. Because y'all want to play around. God damn it, pass this ball to Andrews, please. Wait, he just going to keep running. That's why I could do one-on-one, like one-on-one coaching. I can coach like team for training, stuff like that. I train you. My name is Coach Xavier, of course. So I've coached before. But as far as being like, oh my gosh, now we just got a fumble. Derrick Henry just fumbled the ball. I could not coach like this because I would literally have like a migraine every single day that I was at work, because I would just be going off. Because what are y'all doing? And now this man just sat here and did one pass and got all the way down to the first. To the 1 yard line. 2:47 left in the fourth quarter. They did one freaking pass, and I think they just scored a touchdown. I think he just did a QB sneak. He might have stopped him though. He did one pass and got all the way down to the 1. One pass. I don't know what. I have no idea what's going on with these guys, with these DBs. It looks like Cook is probably going to try to jump over the top. I haven't seen that in a while. He's going to do it? Nope. Then he ended up scoring. I think it ended up stopping them again. 3rd and goal. Yeah, he stopped them. I got 2 more times to go for. I know one thing you better not do is pass it. You better not do a 3rd and 1 pass or 4th and 1 pass. You best not. Man, I thought this was gonna be over, man. You about to have another. We had 3 hours right now, man. I thought this game was, I called this. I called it. They're gonna be playing around, not being focused, and let them come all the way back. With the play with Alexander, they supposed to be working their way up to being up by 21 points. And what's gonna be the difference? The turnovers, getting lazy in their play. That's gonna be the difference. And I'd be doggone. Molly. Come on now, they need 2 stops, and then they're gonna have to stop a 2-point conversion, all that stuff, man. And what I say, they end up going to overtime and end up winning by field goal, kicking that arse. You try not to cuss on here. 3rd and goal, touchdown. Allen did a sneak, quarterback sneak. Embarrassing. Can't stop any. I thought this defense was going to be a lot better than what it is. This defense is playing. It's playing like crap. It's no other way around it. Now they got a dang on 2-point conversion. It's playing like freaking crap. That's what you should have just passed the ball on them the whole time. If we're not going to have a passing defense, then what we doing this year? Thank you. Thank you for finally doing something, Wiggins. Thank you. We appreciate you. There you go. Oh, look at that. Look what happens when you have DBs with their eyes on the football and not sitting watching the wide receiver's hands the whole time. Look at what happens. When you put yourself in your hands and separate the receiver, separate the ball from the receiver. What I've been saying for 10, 15 years now. I see it watching college all the time. Who in the world is training the DBs and telling them, hey, you sit and watch somebody's hands the whole time. Watch their hands the whole time. So they can put their hands up at the last second. You run into the back of them, they catch the ball and it goes down. Watch the quarterback, watch the ball, and then you have the receiver around you. Keep them close to you or keep them in front of you. But you watch and break on the ball. Separate. You keep the ball away from you keep the football away from the receiver's hands. How y'all doing this evening? Let me get a pass to Andrews. Like, dude been in the game for the whole time. Y'all get this man one pass for 5 yards? Oh, we're going back to Henry. He doing this again. I'll say, who called a timeout? I ain't update. I didn't update the score. Y'all ain't say nothing. What is it? What is it? 38. 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. The Buffalo Bills just used their first time out. Jeez, man. Now what do we do? Now we just gonna do nothing? Stop trying to just run the ball out. Just play football. Okay, so what's gonna happen now? First off, he obviously can throw the ball. He can throw the ball 60 yards. You don't have any type of DBs with the discipline that's gonna be able to take the ball out of his hand. Maybe Hamilton. He's the only one that can do it. So what do you say? Y'all gonna sit and let this get this man 40 seconds so now they can go in. What do I say? Kick a field goal and then go win the game. Play football. Go get a first down. What is this? 2 runs and then fall to the ground. It's 39. Oh, now we talk to Hopkins. You have all these receivers to use. Use the receivers. Throw the ball. Stop trying to just run the clock out and do nothing. You pass it to Hopkins, and you're 3 yards short. Don't y'all think y'all probably should have done this instead of giving it to Flowers on a sweep? You gave it to Flowers on a sweep and got no yards. Then you pass to Hopkins short, 2 yards short of the first down. Play football. Stop trying to run the clock out and say, now this man has 1 minute and 26 seconds to only get to the point of kicking a field goal. I'm in the wrong quarter. And not only that, but you also mess up my bread because you didn't pass it to Andrews. 5 yards. And then you want to run all crazy. And then you messed up because I had you under. You went 30 over. Oh my gosh, man. They're on their 25. Look at all this time they have left. Second down. Play football! Second and 4. Somebody play football. Make a football play. Play the game. Okay, so y'all gonna let them dink and dunk, and run a bunch of outs the whole time. And what's gonna happen? They only need to get to the 40 yard, their own 40. They only need to get to their own 40 in order to kick a field goal. Y'all are up by 2 points. Stop going. Contain. He likes to run. Contain. You keep him in the pocket. This is real simple. If the tackle, okay, if you are an edge, you push the tackle over and over and over. You push them. And then you allow the gaps to be filled by your linebackers, the gaps to be filled by the defensive tackles. And then he's let him have a lane running through up the middle. That's fine, because then you have more people that can tackle him. You having this man rush to the outside, there's nobody out there. You have a corner that can't run up. He can't do anything. Then you're going to cut. So if the corner runs up, you're going to compromise the corner. You're going to compromise the safety. It's dumb, man. Second and 10, 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's so dumb. Contain him. Contain. Do not go inside. There we go. Push him. What are you doing? What are the that Wiggins again? Wiggins again. Alexander, what are you doing? Who was it on? Because it looks like Wiggins. Y'all split. Y'all don't. It was Alexander. If y'all have the men stacked, this is what I will always do. Anytime somebody will bring a receiver over, the two receivers over, we split them and run them in a zone. And they can't. They about to win this game. They about to win this game. It's 38 seconds left. They just threw the ball and got it all the way down to. They deserve to lose this game. Alexander, you fell again. What are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, what are you... I called this goofiness. I called this goofiness, man. I called it. I called it. I don't understand why teams play like this. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. When y'all let them get the 3 points before half, I don't get it. Why y'all not continuing to play football? You going into this prevent, this stand back. Guys are going to run a bunch of outs, and they run 10 of those. The field it's not that big. You get 5 outs, they already wait in field goal position, and then they're able to kick the ball, so they still get 3 points. It's a builder. So they're still able to build momentum. It is so dumb to play like that. Continue to play football. If you're on offense, continue to play football. Y'all are sitting there going into this run the clock off mentality, do a run that just runs into the back of everybody else, and you're not trying to really play. You're just like, well, hold on to it. And what happened? Everybody stood him up, and then he fumbles the ball. Don't look around at nobody. Don't look around at anybody. That fourth down play by Alexander, he got torched all game. All game he got torched. And what did I say was gonna happen? And win this by a dang field goal. By a freaking field goal. When y'all would sit there and were up by all of those points. Fourth down, y'all letting them score. Y'all letting them continue to keep running the ball down. This is embarrassing. And they just won the game. Embarrassing. 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 What are they saying on X right now? Super composed. The greatest sport. Embarrassing, man. Embarrassing. That's embarrassing. And I call all of this. I'm him for real. No, don't sit there and be looking around. I don't want to hear nothing. Derrick Henry, I don't want to hear nothing. 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 Embarrassing. 41-40 Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo Bills, y'all deserve to win the game. And you know what? The Ravens will keep playing like this. Y'all deserve to beat them in the playoffs every single time. Hey, man. Thank all of y'all for joining me in this stream. Man, some of y'all been rolling with me since the beginning, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here the whole time watching this game. The Broncos, I'm all messed up. The Buffalo Bills played a heck of a game. The Buffalo Bills played football the entire time. The Ravens' defense is atrocious. Their defense is atrocious. I have to get off of this. I'm going to be sitting here going off on this the entire time. I'm going to go watch another show. Thank you all for watching, man. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for everybody for sharing. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for anybody who commented. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. It's always fun to do these, especially always fun to do with my own team, and especially fun to say what is about to happen and then for it to actually happen. So I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. This has been fun. We will. Let's do Thursday. I want to do Thursday's game. I think that Green Bay and Redskins game. I think it's gonna be a good game. Not Redskins, Commanders. I think that game's gonna be a good game. From what I saw with Green Bay today, like they look dangerous, you know. So thank y'all. And in the meantime, between time, everything is going on. So we have the greatest linebacker ever series, the Madden 26. Superstar mode, that series. We have QB1 live series, which I do the entire series live on live stream on YouTube, and I think it's only on YouTube right now. So we're doing that on YouTube, and what else do we have? A franchise mode on 2K on franchise mode on Madden 26th. That's coming soon. The With Coach Xavier podcast. That is on episode 1, episode 0, because like I call like the foundation episode, just kind of trying it out. So that's episode 0. Episode 1 is gonna come out real soon. With that podcast, what I'm doing with that right now is I'm just doing like reviews. So we'll talk about like sports and stuff on there too. But I'm doing like bar for bar breakdowns for any song, like any song that I necessarily like, or any song that you guys request that you want me to break down. But I go word for word, bar for bar, breaking down what the meaning of all of the words, what the meaning of the bars mean. Because so many people listen to music, and this all came from, I'm always having like conversation about music or something. I always quote music or quote lyrics or whatever. And it's like, what does that mean? So now I was like, oh, all it means is this, and this. Just translating. So what I'm doing is basically going to be just a translator for the music that you've been listening to. Because I'm sure you just may listen to the beat, or you like the person's, swag or whatever when they're rapping. But I'm going to give you the meanings of the words and what they're saying, instead of you just going like, oh yeah, I'm listening to it because I like the way it sounds. Like, no. Now let's get to exactly what these words mean, because words mean something, right? And that's what I do on the With Coach Xavier podcast, along with talking about music and all that other stuff. So those are the main things that's going on. And please follow the Instagram, the TikTok, the YouTube, X. We're on all of those, all Train with Coach Xavier. Everything is Train with Coach Xavier. Everything is Coach Xavier. And if you want to, drop some in the Cash App. Put a little money in the Cash App. Whatever you put in there, appreciate it. If you just want to donate, if not, it's cool too. If you do, that's cool as well. And that is also below with Coach Xavier. All right, so thank y'all so much. We will be back here on Thursday, and that's why you should follow, so you can know when the live stream is gonna happen, and when I need to change the background there too. Know when it's gonna happen, and you'll get the notifications and all that stuff. So, but thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all take it easy. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family, and y'all take care of each other. And I'm out. Blessed.